Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. Today we are going to see the grammar section. We are going to see the use of the definite article and the indefinite article, which is a and the, and the, the use of no article. And by the way, today we are broadcasting since London. Today I'm not in Dubai, so greetings from London today. Look, what a beautiful picture. You can see from here. Well, this is London, in case you don't know that. Well, so we're going to see the rules. First, we're going to see the rules of the use of the article a or an, and then the definite article, and then we're going to also see the rules when we don't use any article. Here we go. Okay. We have the article a and an, which is indefinite article. We use it with singular countable nouns before words that begin with a consonant. A before words that begin with a consonant or a consonant sound, and an before words that begin with a vowel or a vowel sound, which is vocal. For example, we have snake, a snake, an advert, but a university. In this case, we use a because u sounds like you. It's not u, but you. So that's why it says a university. Then we have our. Here is an because this H does not sound. So here we have the sound of a vowel sound. That's an hour. We also use it to talk about people and things in general. For example, a kite. A kite is a nice present for a child. To talk about a person's job, you already know this. For example, Mary is a chef, a doctor, a mechanic, and so on. With the verb to be and adjectives to describe someone or something. For example, it's an old cafe. She's a polite, friendly waitress. Now, when do we use the article the, which is the definite article, the before consonants like the car, and the before vowels like the apple, the orange, the elephant, so So when do we use it? We use it with singular and plural countable nouns and with uncountable nouns. We also use it to talk about something or someone for the second time, but a or an to talk about something or someone for the first time. So we use it when we talk about something for the second time. Okay. A man was eating in the cafe. The man, here you can see that it is used the second time. The man was really handsome. To talk about something specific or unique, for example, the man, the moon, the pyramids. So the man in the kitchen is my uncle. That means that there are no more men. Okay, here we watch the sunset behind the mountains. With plural nationality nouns like the Chinese or with the surnames to talk about the members of a family like the Smiths, the Chinese, the Korean, Japanese, the Italian, the French, so the Perez, the Ramirez, the Hernandez, the Johnson, the Peterson, so with adjectives that have a plural meaning to talk about a group of people. For example, the young. Here is not el joven but los jóvenes, the young. Here has the meaning of plural. The young don't always respect the old. The same thing. Here is not one person but many people who are old. With words like cinema, theater, bank, airport, station. So we say the cinema, the theater, the bank, the airport, station, the station. When talking about generally, for example, I'm going to the airport, but there's an airport on the outskirts of the city. Okay. In some time expressions like in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at the weekend. Okay. Now, when we don't use no article. When we don't use article. With the names of people, continents, certain countries, cities, towns, languages, nationalities, mountains, streets, squares, parks, sports, games, school subjects, or meals. For example, it says with names like we don't say the Pablo, but we say just Pablo. Or continents, we don't say the America or the America, we just say America. Countries like Canada, China, Peru, Venezuela, unless that is part of the name. For example, the United States, the United Kingdom, the European Union, and things like this. There are few countries or continents or places that take that, but it's part of their name. So mountains, streets, squares, squares which are plazas, parks, sports. We don't say el soccer, el. We don't say the soccer. We just say soccer. I like soccer. I like basketball. I like tennis. I like rugby, and so on. Games, the same thing. School. School subjects, for example, mathematics, algebra. What else? Any other subject can you think of? Algebra, history. We don't say the history. English, French. I mean languages. With the languages, we don't say I like the English, but you say I like English. Just like we prefer countable nouns and uncountable nouns when talking generally. Like tomatoes are in season now. In this case, tomatoes is any tomato, are not these tomatoes, but all the tomatoes. Food is wonderful. Then we have with adjectives that are not followed by a noun, like the cookbook was very informative, but it was an informative cookbook. With adjectives that are not followed by a noun. Okay. Okay. With the words bed, home, hospital, prison, school, university, when talking about the general idea. For example, Molly is at university. She's a student. I went to the university to see her. I went to visit. Okay. Well, so according to these rules, we're going to solve the exercises. And so I hope you remember all of them. If you don't remember them, well, you can come once again and check the rules. You can check it. Okay, let's see. Okay. In this exercise, we have to use a and the or no article. Greece, do you remember we don't use any article with a country, so we're going to choose this one. Greece and other Mediterranean countries, it doesn't take anything. Like Spain doesn't have any article. Spain and Italy, once again, we don't need any article, are famous for, here's something specific, so we need the article for the delicious healthy food. If you ever have the opportunity to go to, once again, is the country Northern Greece. Well, however, this is a specific part of the country, so we can use the northern. There is only one part which is in the north, so we can say the northern Greece. You must visit. You must visit a little restaurant located by the Ouse River, high up in Pindus Mountains. These are specific, so we can use the mountains. Once again, the restaurant In the first case, it was mentioned for the first time. It's a little restaurant. The second time, we can use the. So the restaurant is not fancy there. It's not. There is no menu, and you can't book a table. The only things the restaurant serves are grilled fish. We don't use that with the food. Chips, we don't need the chips. Salad, we don't need any article. Bread and cheese. Once again, we are not using any article here. And cheese. As you see that your outside table waiting for your food to arrive, you can enjoy the gorgeous view and watch dogs playing in the river. The river because there is only one over there. In summer, the restaurant gets very busy. Two groups of English, we don't use article, English and French tourists often stop at this beautiful little spot to enjoy the inexpensive midday meal. When this happens, Greek waiters with a nationality, we are not going to use the article. Greek waiters have a hard time keeping up with the orders. But Greeks, once again, we can use the because we are referring to all the Greeks. And they have a specific way of behaving or forma de comportarse. So it's specific, so we use the. But the Greeks being the way they are, calm and relaxed, never seem to be in a hurry. In a hurry, that's an expression that means deprisa. It might take an hour or so for you to get your food, but believe me, it will have been well worth the wait. La espera. Valdrá la espera. The wait. So, there it is. Oops, it seems that seem to be in a hurry. Something happens there. There we go. Once again. In a hurry. Oh. Being the. Okay. Here is the way they are. Calm and relaxed, never seem to be in a hurry. It might take an hour or so for you to get your food, but believe me, it will have been well worth the wait. I don't know, somehow it got stuck. Being there we go. The